Hey there, coin lovers. Welcome back to Coin Finder. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss one of our deep dive videos into hidden treasures from around the world. Today I have something truly intriguing for you, a coin that many people overlook, but which hides a twist at the very end that'll shock you. We're talking about the 1993 20-cent coin from South Africa. On the surface, it looks like an ordinary small denomination piece. But stay with me, because by the end I'll show you why some claim a value that seems almost unbelievable: $24,000. Let's break this down step by step: the history, the design, the rarity, the market realities, and then the dramatic claim. Picture this. It's 1993, South Africa is going through big changes. New coins are minted in the third decimal series, 1990 to 2011, in Pretoria. The 1993 20-cent piece is struck in bronze-plated steel, sometimes called brass-plated steel, to keep costs down. On the obverse side, you see the old South African coat of arms, with inscriptions South Africa and SUD Africa, and the date 1993. That design is credited to the artist Arthur Sutherland. Flip it to the reverse, and there is the King Protea flower, the national flower of South Africa, with 20C marking its denomination. The reverse design is by Susan Erasmus. In that year, about 134 million of these 20-cent coins were struck. That's a huge mintage. Because of that large number, for basic circulated examples, this coin is not intrinsically rare. Now, having said that, in numismatics, rarity is only one part of the equation. The condition matters enormously. A coin in very fine or extremely fine is worth much more than a beaten-up, worn, circulated one. Let's look at examples from dealers to see realistic pricing. One dealer lists a 1993 20C in VF, very fine, condition for about €11.95, US $12.13. Another listing shows the coin in good, collectible condition selling for around €5, US $5.33. Meanwhile, on eBay, a normal specimen is offered for US $3.59, so here's the realistic market. For average or worn condition, a few dollars. For better preserved, perhaps $10 or $20, maybe more in some rare cases. Nothing magical by itself. So where could a claim of $24,000 come from? That's where things get interesting and speculative. Often, stories of huge values come from error coins, varieties, or coins with unique anomalies, misstrikes, double dies, planchet flaws, or other minting mistakes. A completely unique error, combined with superb condition, might command a collector's premium. But for the 1993 South African 20C, there is no broadly documented or accepted error variant commanding that kind of astronomical price in mainstream numismatic resources. Another angle is sensationalism. You might find videos or posts claiming that this coin is worth millions for clicks and views. Be very careful. Many such claims are exaggerated or unverified. In fact, there's a YouTube video titled Rare 1993 South Africa 20-cent coin, What Makes It Worth $15 million, which plays on exactly that kind of drama. However, that doesn't mean there isn't room for surprises. Suppose someone found a coin with a double strike, or off-center by a massive margin, or made from wrong metal, or some mislabeled pattern piece. If that error were truly unique, certified by a major grading service, and desired by a high-end collector, then a buyer might pay in the thousands or tens of thousands for the story as much as the metal value. So the $24,000 claim is likely referencing such a hypothetical extreme error variant, or it may be purely promotional. Unless the coin is authenticated, graded, and matched by auction result records, treat the claim skeptically. Now, for your viewers aged 55 to 65 plus, think of the excitement in uncovering a hidden treasure. Imagine that small coin in your drawer that most would dismiss, but it might harbor a secret. Even if the $24,000 price is speculative, that aura of possibility is what draws in the serious collector. And if someone does ever present a coin of that series that truly justifies such a price, that's a headline. If you are making this into a video, you can show close-ups of the coin, especially the obverse, reverse, edge, and any surface details or anomalies. Compare normal examples versus rumored error ones. Overlay text showing the specifications, diameter, weight, metal. Walk your audience through what to look for: doubling, misalignment, unusual metal coloration, planchet flaws, rim anomalies, tool marks. That's where true value hides. Also emphasize, always seek certification by a trusted coin grading service, PCGS, NGC, etc. That brings transparency and credibility, especially for large values. Without certification, claims are just stories. Okay, bringing it home. After examining the history, design, typical market pricing, and the possibility of sensational claims, here is the dramatic reveal. If a truly unique error variety of the 1993 20-cent coin were discovered, verified, and marketed to deep-pocket collectors, some have speculated it could fetch as much as $24,000. But to be clear, that's not a documented auction result for a regular coin. It's a speculative ceiling tied to a speculative rare error possibility. Most ordinary 1993 20C coins trade in the single-digit to low tens of dollars, depending on condition. If you ever come across a 1993 South Africa 20C coin that looks different, don't dismiss it. Photograph it, check it under magnification, compare to known examples, and consider sending it to grading for authentication. Because if it is unique, that quiet coin in your hand might just become headline news. Thanks for watching. I hope this deep dive gave you new insight into what seems like an everyday coin but hides a layer of mystery. If you enjoyed this and want more videos about secretly valuable coins you already own, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Drop a comment. What coin in your collection do you think might hide a surprise?